Hello everyone, welcome to the video stream. This is a part series video of building a note sharing app. In this part we'll be setting up a delete flow so that users are able to delete notes. In the previous video we managed to update a note, so here's a short demo of what we did in the previous video. Right now I'm in the home page of the Notes app, so I'll click to view the notes, and yes, as we can see, we can view the notes. So we are going to update the seventh note here, so we're going to view it first and click on edit note, and then we'll change the title back to what it was, as well as the content, and click update note. The note has been updated successfully, so let's confirm by viewing it, and yes, so we go back to the notes list. So right, that's what we did in the previous video. Now in this new video we want to be able to delete our notes. So for now, let's close this and stop the front end server. Right, so here's the process by which we're going to be setting up the delete flow. We will create a file called pages/notes/delete.view. This is responsible for the logic required to delete a note, and we will add another path to confirm that the note has been deleted. So we create a new file, pages/notes/deleted.view. This is where we'll confirm if a note has been deleted successfully. So the link to the delete note page will be found when you view an individual note. When you click view note, inside the note, below the content for the note, we will add the delete note button. So the delete note page, once that delete note button should take you to the delete note page. There you'll find the title and the content of the note you want to delete, as well as a message asking you whether you want to delete the note. So it will read something like, are you sure you want to delete this note? So a yes button will be there, as well as a no button. So yes takes you to the deleted note page, which is the confirmation page to confirm that the note has been deleted. Then a no button should return you to the view note page. So to start off, we'll update the pages/notes/id.view file. This is the file for viewing a single note. We'll update it. Let's open it right now. So here it is, and we are going to go right below the link to edit note, the button to edit note. We are going to add the delete note button. So we'll copy just this section here for delete note, right click and copy, and we'll add it right below the link to edit notes. Right, the next thing we'll do is create a delete.view file within the pages/notes folder. So let's create a delete.view file. Delete.view file. New file. So we'll call it delete.view. This is responsible for the logic for deleting the file. And here's how it goes. So we will need to use the useRoute method provided by the Nuxt framework. this useRoute method will pass the ID or grab the ID from the URL query. This is the ID of the note we want to delete. Next, it will then, so this is for the logic for grabbing the ID of the note we want to delete, route.query.id. The next thing it will do is, using the ID that we have given it, it will then fetch the existing note data, that is the title and the content. So we'll say await use fetch and say http localhost 1337. This is the address for this Strapi server backend /API/note, which is the link to the Notes API we created in the earlier videos. And we'll add in the note ID, which is something dynamic, and that's it for the script. Next, we'll go to the template, and within the template we will first add the title of the Node app and the title of the page. That's what we will do first. Next, we will we will add the title of the note we want to delete, so which was fetched by the useFetch method we called in the script. And first we get the title, then we get the content as well, and note.data.content. Right, after that we will ask the user whether or not they want to delete the form. So are you sure you want to delete this note? And then we include a form. This form as an action, so we will use Nuxt's internal API, server API. This is because we're using server-side rendering to delete this note. So we'll create a server route called delete.post.js. This will enable us to delete the note. And the next thing we will do is add a hidden input to our form. This will tell the backend which note to delete, because we will pass in the document ID for the note. The document ID is the note ID we got earlier, so it will bind the note ID to the document ID value. And the next thing we'll do is then put the button. The button is type submit, and we'll say yes. This is if someone wants to delete the note. That's it for the form. Next, outside this form, we will put a button that returns the user to the previous view node page, which is a no button. They don't want to delete. They've thought it over and they don't want to delete the button. This is what we will include /notes slash. So this is the link to the original note where the user can view the note, and we will close that and include the button, say no. That's it. I think that's it for the delete view.view file. The next thing we'll do is now create the internal API for handling delete notes. So we have to create a new file called delete.post.js inside the server /API/notes folder. So we'll say new file and we'll call it delete.post.js. Next thing we will do after creating the file, we'll add the code that handles the deleting of notes. So the first line is export default define event handler. So we'll say async and say event next. We will pass the incoming form data. So we use const body. So we pass it into the body variable and say await read body. This method reads the body of the event, the posted data from the form. The next thing we'll do is access the document ID from the body. The body of the form will have the document ID. And the next thing now, we need to send the delete request to Strapi. So all Strapi needs to delete this note is the document ID, the specific note that needs to be deleted. HTTP localhost, which is the URL of our server, our Strapi's backend server /API/notes/ So we enter the document ID we got from the body of the event, and the next thing we'll do after fetching, we'll add in the method which is delete, D-L-E-T-E, delete, and we just need to put some quotes. That's it. And after the note has been deleted, we will redirect the user to the page that confirms that the note has been deleted. So event/notes, which is the page we will create next afterwards. And that's it. So the next file we will create before we test is the deleted.view file. So we go back to the pages/notes folder and we include a new file, say deleted.view, and once we've added the file, we need to add the code, which is just simply a confirmation message. So we'll say template, no scripts required for this one, /template, and so we'll say h1 is for the title of the app. So this is a notes app, and the h2 would be note deleted successfully, and we include an extra paragraph just for emphasis. Your note has been deleted successfully, and there we go. Put a break. Next thing, we will link you back to the list of notes. Link you back to the list of notes and say back to all notes. Then that's that. Now it's time for testing. We need to test if this will work. So delete the note, and for that we have to start the Nuxt frontend server, npm run dev. So we'll make sure that Strapi is running, and Strapi is running. Yes, Strapi is running. Next thing we will do after that is open up our front end UI. So let's wait for that to open up, and what we will do is we'll navigate to localhost 3000/notes, where there's a list of notes. Then from there we will delete a note. So the first thing you'll do is click to view notes. So we'll go to the very last note, and this is the note we want to view. And yes, there's the delete note button there. So what we'll do is, okay, wait a sec. Next we will click delete note, and delete note. Hey, this is the are you sure you want to delete this note? Then there's a yes, then there's a no. So for this one, we will have to say yes, and we'll click yes. Note has been deleted successfully. So to confirm whether the note has been deleted successfully, we will click back to all notes, and yes, the note is gone. 7th note, 8th note is gone. So we have successfully deleted the note. Thank you for watching. In the next video we'll look at email. So we are going back to the Strapi server and configuring it to support email. Thank you for watching.